Empire ended up, I don't know if I necessarily want to say throwing the game away, but it felt like it was within their hands, and they just didn't put the nail in the coffin, close it out the way that I felt like the team like them might have.
Yeah, totally agree with you. They had the game. It felt like just went bad from one point. Not one point they got picked off 10 times with those Shadow Blades. That's the thing.
Yeah, a great pickup. And now, looking at a little bit of a different lineup, Team Spirit, this is going to go back to their bread and butter. For me, when I think of Iceberg, when I think of Vanscore, it's IO Tiny. Like back in the CIS Rejects days, this was a dynamic duo that were just so incredibly potent and powerful. And I'm really excited to see them bust it out here on the final stage of what could be, the upper bracket run for them.
Yeah, these are some interesting picks coming out from both teams. Slaughter, Lifestealer, we already see combos. Once Slaughter gets his Blink Dagger, Lifestealer is just gonna infest. We expect some easy cleanups, at least for one hero. And we have Io and Tiny on the other hand, also great duo.
Yeah, really great at initiating, and also late game we saw Team Spirit have a little bit better answers to what Empire was throwing at them in this last one. Tiny and Io is an amazing combination, so we'll have to see how it works. Is there anything that either side is inherently weak to, whether it be Slaughter or Lifestealer or Io Tiny, that you think the other team could exploit?
Well, Lifestealer and Slaughter. Once Slaughter gets his Blink Dagger up, he just needs to go for Io in team fights. Oh, there's another heal. This is what Team Spirit likes to do. They love to have heal-oriented lineups. You see the last and the previous game as well, they had the Chen and the go for mech. They always love to have someone to have a mech. This game's going to be Io, plus Dazzle heal, plus Grave. On the other hand, because Team Empire has so much to focus on right now. What they could do is... Oh, they're not going to do that. Never mind.
Oh, they take Poshka Earth Spirit. It seemed to work pretty well for them in both of the games. Even when they lost game number 2, it was in part that really great extended ultimate from Earth Spirit that ended up forcing Team Spirit back. Otherwise, what could have been a devastating loss for them early.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah. He was holding the game for them in that tier 3 tower push.
Yeah. I really liked the Chen first ban as well by Empire. They just don't want to face it. FNG, it's too much, too rough, too tough.
I was expecting to see an X coming from Team Empire, but they went with the Earth Spirit. So X is not gonna happen. They don't have anywhere to put him.
Yeah, that would have been a nice little combination to make it work. Is it just because you feel like with Earth Spirit there, that leaves them a little bit too vulnerable in the safe lane?
I meant through a mid game, just to have something to counter the Shallow Grave with.
Oh yeah.
Reserve time.
Okay, I see what you're saying there. The Team Spirit do decide to take the Vengeful Spirit again, so feeling like that was a good enough answer. Again, most likely played in the safe lane. Imagine that BZZ will be playing that one.
Yeah, it's going to be safe lane. Venge. Sniper.
Radiant team ban.
Cool. No Lone Druid this time. Decide instead to take the ho-ho-ha-ha man.
Yeah, I'm kind of bored to watch Lone Druid games. I guess I share the opinion with most of the spectators and Dota players in general.
10 seconds remaining.
Still kind of overpowered. I mean, he can lose the games. We saw the last game, but still...
Yeah, I think that it's just a hero that you make everybody run away from him and then you're fine. So it's kind of frustrating to play against, and then you double down on that frustration if you see your favorite team ended up being punished in the exact same way. Really hard to deal with. But I think also with Tiny and Io, it's maybe a little bit scary running that type of combination because you could relocate behind the enemy lines and then go for a pick off on the Lone Druid maybe.
Yeah, that is correct. But they can also do that for Sniper. I mean, Sniper, Lone Druid is the new Sniper because of the range. So they need something to get close to Sniper. So it's going to be Tiny trying to get the hands on him.
Yeah.
Well, I'm seeing like a mid-game fights when Slardar and Lifestealer go in on one hero.
10 seconds
They,
remaining.
they have to focus Dazzle in a team fight because Dazzle can
5
cast a
seconds
Grave.
remaining.
It's a lower cast animation than IO Relocate, takes less
Reserve
time.
time.
And also they have Vengeful Spirit with swap. It's gonna be carry Venge, so I don't expect that much saving swap to come out from Venge, but still one way to counter that Slardar and Nyx is Venge. Like you go on them and he just insta swaps.
Radiant
Wow.
team.
And here's that old combination, or not the combination, but counter to the IO Tiny is the Winter Wyvern, the not often seed hero. Why is it that we don't see Winter Wyvern as often anymore? And do you think this is the right game for her?
Usually we saw Winter Wyverns in the games where there was a draw ranger played
5
mostly
seconds
because you just use ulti near the draw and she kills the one hero instantly.
Reserve time.
But Winter Wyvern is buffed right now. He gets on a talent, I think, plus 6 strength instead of 5. So wow.
Wow, indeed.
Wow, maybe that's the reason why he's getting picked. Huge buff.
Wow. Yeah, amazing.
Well, yeah, woohoo!
We'll end up seeing. Team Spirit, they're taking their time with this last pick now, but imagine an offlaner to come, and it is going to be the Bat Rider. God, that's a really great combo now. You just lasso in, relocate forward. Team Empire, do they have what it takes? What do you think will cost? Who are you favoring in this draft?
I always go for Tiny because I love to play Tiny, and but I don't think Team Spirit will have enough damage to deal with all the stuff. Lifestealer, Earth Spirit, Sniper, plus Wyvern ult. As game goes by, Winter Wyvern with just his ultimate becomes so much stronger. And with Venge Aura, he's just using a lot of damage, kills one hero more quickly because of the Venge Aura. All the heroes have more damage, so hero just dies instantly when Wyvern uses ultimate. Plus, they have so
5
much
seconds remaining.
everything else in terms of silence, plus sniper hitting from behind. We'll see how the game goes.
Well, and we're going into the game now. The sword flies at your face. We throw open it, and, well, what do you know? A pause. Would we have expected anything else? That's how it goes nowadays. Can you...
Maybe it's time to...
Could you try something for me? Could you try hitting the showcase mode real quickly?
Yeah.
Because I want to see if it crashes, and I don't want to do it because...
No, I don't want to do it.
You don't want to do anything?
Nah.
I like going into showcase mode, but it's been crashing a lot recently, and I'm afraid that if I hit it, it's going to crash. And I'm the one with the camera, so... All right, we won't do it.
Let's just not do it.
Fair enough.
Oh, look at the wings on Winter Wyvern. Zoom it in.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You're the cameraman.
I'm looking at it. I don't want to go up close, though, because otherwise it's going to all break. All right, you can get a little bit of a close view here. You know, that's something that people don't think about a lot, is how big wingspans are on birds. This is completely unrelated to Dota 2, but something like a bald eagle or a golden eagle, it's like a 7-foot wingspan or something crazy like that. That's so huge. Those birds are enormous.
Someone has been watching a lot of National Geographic, right?
Yeah, man. You gotta get up on your geography in the natural world. That's what we do.
American Eagle.
That's right, American Eagle. Could you have it any other way? Send the courier back, FNG. We'll end up right into him there. Oh, Pushk also going to get down a ward. And is that an immediate D ward? So they take down one, King R placing this one within vision of the sentry. And so that still should get dewarded, I would imagine. Yeah, Vanscore bought another one, so they have 2 sentries. That should be able to be enough to take these down.
Yes. Meanwhile, they're cutting the forest, classic stuff with Wisp and Tiny, just so Wisp can stack both camps at the same time and can have an easier access to a forest.
Where did they do that? Oh, they're doing it over here, I guess?
In their forest, on the right side of their forest.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, this area right over here. I didn't spot that this was going on right here, but...
Yeah, they added some more trees, so maybe that's why.
Okay.
Maybe not on that point, but there were some trees added, didn't really count them. You know what someone should do? like try to count the trees in Dota 2.
Oh yeah. That's
Someone from Greenpeace, please do that. And give the answer on Twitter.
You guys heard him. Go make it happen, everybody. Pushka gonna try and pressure, or rather block here for FN. Get him off to a hot start. What do you think about this matchup of the IO Tiny facing off against a Sniper in the mid lane?
Sniper's gonna do fine. Let's see what he has. Shrapnel level 1. Probably just gonna use it. Do they have... Yeah, they just devoured it. Sniper needs to get the fast boots. Sniper.
Are they trying to bait him into this? King R is there as well. They're going to slow down Iceberg, and they turn back around. The Avalanche is going to hit onto FN. Still the Shrapnel goes. The bait is real. Really well played, and FN ends up drawing first blood.
Yeah, nice bait. They're like, he put himself in a bad position, so they tried to go on him. Tiny didn't even skill anything. Was maybe trying to get an avalanche. I mean, toss him back, but he bought himself enough time for Wyvern and the Earth Spirit to come in.
God, they're just playing so aggressive. Iceberg keeps on taking a pounding in this mid lane. The Earth Spirit continuing to roll in, and really good use of the Shrapnel as well to push the wave so they can keep this pressure on.
Yeah. What does Sniper have? Oh, he got the first blood. He already has an Aquila. Well, Earth Spirit is just gonna stand on mid because Sniper can't be alone. He needs to help him until he gets at least boots.
Yeah. Maposhka himself will also be able to get level 2 off of this. So that means that if he wants to rotate now, he can. But certainly doesn't have to. And now Chappie ends up throwing the open wounds onto DK Phobos, taking some damage, trying to TP out and away, and we'll be able to make that happen. Well, cancels the TP.
He cancels it.
What? All right, cheeky play is going to end up getting the Firefly and up on the high ground. Iceberg in the mid lane, able to take down Maposhka, who's stuck around a little bit too long. Nice play by DK Phobos.
Yeah, and now he's using a shrine as well. Sneaky little play. What is Slardar trying to do? Ghostic playing so aggressively on that Slardar both games.
Yeah, he does need to be a little bit concerned. There's a Dazzle here, plus 6 Tangos on the Venge, and he is completely out of region at this point, and, well, also has already used the Shrine, so maybe in some trouble. FNG can keep playing very aggressive on him.
He's gonna go back and heal. Try to pick up a rune, get the boots of speed.
And the D ward's really paying off now as well for Empire. The fact that Iceberg just can't sit in this lane comfortable means that anytime they want to, they can just roll on in, and at least Io is there.
Sniper going for take aim level 2. Really smart of him when playing against Wisp and Tiny. He needs to be as far as he can from them.
Good decision. Will maybe hurt his last hitting a little bit, or aggressive potential, as DK Phobos is going to end up TPing away. Doesn't cancel that one, probably for the best.
I wonder why.
Yeah, don't want to end up staying around too long. But the big winners so far of this laning phase really feels to be Chappie, the Lifestealer, 22-3 compared to the 15-7 of his counterpart in the bottom lane, BZZ.
Yeah, Lifestealer having the time of his life on top lane. Usually you pick Nyx into enemy Batrider. This time it was opposite. Batrider into Nyx. Nyx does so good against Batrider. Just gets a magic stick and fast phase boots, and he's fine. He can even solo against him easily.
There was a toss back in the mid lane, but unfortunately this is going to be Vanscore stepping too far in front, and now Iceberg also in trouble. Ghostic, every damn person comes in the mid lane. Empire gets in on the kills.
Good rotations from Wyvern and Earth Spirit. They're always around mid. They're going to go for Shrine, heal up, waiting for Sniper maybe, or not. Let's see.
Yeah, a little bit of indecision there, but
yeah, Wyvern is like, come. Wasting so much time. Just kidding. A Sniper has the boots right now, so he's good to go. He didn't even skill headshot. Doesn't need it.
yeah, it's impressive they've been able to find this amount of kills without any points in headshot there. That 40% chance and getting the slow is really effective for finding those, but shows how effective it can be when you rotate a bunch of heroes in, and Venge has been able to farm pretty effectively in spite of that, so like the fact that they've not all been going down there. Iceberg? Yeah, they're going to be fine.
Both midders are level 4, Sniper and Tiny. Wisp just staying behind, stacking creeps a bit.
Oh no, and now another one rolling in. They did spot them. Aposhka was there the whole time, but the stun still comes out, and oh, this might actually force them back. The Avalanche is there as well. DK Phobos shows up. That dissuades them from going any further. And Ghostic also just going to have to back out of this one.
Yeah, Ghostic killed FNG meanwhile. Just solo killed him. There seems to be a lot of problems from Team Spirit.
Do you speak any languages that are foreign? Do you speak Russian?
Yeah, they're lagging.
Okay. I figured that's what laggett was, but I just wondered if there was, like, you know, more talking that went on. We'd see it.
Lagaet.
Okay. Does question mark mean the same thing in all the languages?
Yeah, sec is short for second, and G is for go.
Okay, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
No problem, man. Anytime.
Yeah. Oh. Well, FN still, you know, you compare it, he's behind the Tiny in terms of CS, but 0-2 on Tiny, and FN currently 2-0. It's definitely feeling a little bit better for the Sniper in these early stages.
Yeah, Sniper is building into third raid band, actually. He has the one in the Ring of Aquila. He just wants to tank up, have as much damage and HP as he can right now, plus double damage. Ooh, this is scary.
Oh, and Iceberg not going to spot out Maposhka this time. And this is definitely the opportunity to go. Vanscore is in there, but look at the damage already coming out. The stun as well. Avalanche toss combo might be enough to bring down Maposhka with the balls coming through.
Go on this.
Oh, very, very low. Needs to tango. He is going to end up getting saved at the end. FNG down and out. Ghostic showing up. It's all gone wrong for Team Spirit in this mid lane. BZZ shows up.
Oh, BZZ boy, you're gonna die.
What are you doing here, man? This is not where you want to be. DK Phobos shows up as well. Now maybe they're going to be able to do it. They swap back in Ghostic. BZZ is out of his damn mind. Iceberg going to be able to find the kill nonetheless. Maposhka, he can't roll away. DK Phobos blocking his path. So, well, how dare us question BZZ? He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, look, he had a Wisp behind him with one bottle charge. Didn't see that. Actually saved him. I wish Sniper was level 6 there. Just to snipe that Wisp.
Definitely. Good timing for them to realize that that was a point they could take that fight.
Phobos got so much gold from it. He sits on the 1k gold plus Tranquil Boots and Wind Blaze. He's gonna have a 10-minute dagger.
How much does this game change once he does get that Blink Dagger online?
A lot. It's always good when you get a Blink Dagger. If you don't have money, ask teammates to buy you a smoke and then just try to make a rotation, try to get a kill on either Sniper or Nyx. It's not gonna be Nyx because Nyx is hard to kill, gonna have Armlet by then probably, plus 10 magic sticks, hard to kill.
Uh-oh. King R in a little bit of trouble is gonna end up dropping there. BZZ picks it up, so... that does sort of signal to them, hey, BZZ was hanging out. How often do you expect BZZ to be hanging out on your shrine high ground instead of hitting creeps in lane? What?
Yeah, not really place for him to be at 8 minutes.
Maposhka is going to end up getting dropped here by the tower. Chappie also going to be out of... Oh, he's going to be able to get inside the creep, though. Good decision. Although it is still taking some damage now, they won't be able to chase down Chappie.
Batrider just continue to farm towards Blink Dagger, 500, 600 gold away.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Ghostic nowhere near his Blink Dagger.
Radiant's middle tower.
It's about a difference of only 500 gold. Experience further into the favor of Team Spirit, but how do you see this sort of evolving over the next couple of minutes? Do Empire really need to try and shut down this Batrider?
And they need to get level 6 on Earth Spirit and the Wyvern, so they can try to at least get a pick off or team fight. If they don't get level 6 on Nerd Spirit that fast, they can't team fight at all.
King R is only level 3 at this point.
Radiant's top
Jeez.
tower is under attack.
Really not being able... Like, he's been sitting mid the whole time trying to set up kills onto Tiny. And Tiny, I mean, he's definitely hurting for net worth, but the rest of the heroes are kind of picking up the slack.
Yeah, he was kind of level 3 for 5 minutes, if I'm not mistaken.
Jeez. And normally this wouldn't be as much of an issue if at least your other support had been getting stuff, but so many resources committed mid, and they can't even, once the 10-minute mark comes around, get both of them to level 6 with the Tome of Knowledge, so...
Yeah, one is gonna buy Tome of Knowledge, probably gonna be Earth Spirit. Ayo has one in quick buy for himself. He wants to get that level 6. Batrider has a gold for Blink Dagger, so... Okay, Ayo both. We're gonna see some action right now. Batrider with a Blink Dagger and the smoke, and Ayo has level 6 once he uses a tome, so they can do relocate stuff with Tiny.
All right, well, maybe this is the way to get back into it. Maposhka going to roll in a little bit off the mark for BZZ, trying to stun. Is going to connect. Lifestealer on top of him. Needs to be careful. Is going to go for the TP out, and, well, eventually going to be brought down. Had stick charges, doesn't want to waste them. Just accept that death.
Yeah, even team gave up on him. No TPs.
A little bit unfortunate, probably, that this timing isn't able to be a bit stronger, since they did just lose that Vengeful Spirit. But with the Blink Dagger, Phobos is going to smoke up and now look for a pick. And Io mid, relocate, ready to go. It's time to party.
Yeah, well, he sees Winter Wyvern on mid, but I doubt he wants to go for that. He needs a higher kill, let's say Sniper or Nyx. He doesn't want to go for him, but if he sees an opportunity, he will pick it up.
Dire's top tower
And
is
Empire
under
playing
attack.
this safe. They actually decided to give the Tome over to Winter Wyvern, it looks like, who's already level 6 now. So their team fight potential is going on. Vanscore left completely alone. Oh, yep, there's the silence. He should be able to tether away in just a second, I believe. Trying to get over to the Tiny, and Iceberg saving his buddy.
Oh, Winter Wyvern could commit ulti right there just to stop his tether.
Oh, Avatos. He also is going to activate the Shrine. See you later, Maposhka. Iceberg now chasing for a bit more. We'll have Toss in 2 seconds, but decides to hold off for the moment. They're actually going to end up throwing the Winter Wyvern ulti and almost kill off Iceberg with the amp damage. Nice combo there. Top lane, FNG throws out the Grave. They're going to go for this. Relocate comes in. FN, can they kill him off in time? Avatos, it is going to be enough. And Chappie also going to be controlled. They have the amp damage. Not enough, though, and not enough angle to kill him off. Oh, the stone just dropped so close. Oh, but this is going to be, yeah, BZZ going down, I believe, as they have 4 heroes chasing him and can't quite chill off Chappie, who does have the armlet toggles.
Yeah, again, team gave up on BZZ.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
A little bit close there, but they do realize this probably means there's a ward. Going to get that D ward going. And 7-10, this current scored. Very back and forth in terms of the net worth and just kills in general.
Well, 2 Blink Daggers up on Tiny and Batrider is gonna be easy to fight right now for Team Spirit.
Big smoke play as well from the side of Empire, and it looks like they are going to go after this Io down here. The scan. Do we have relocate? 9 seconds away. Iceberg blinks out. Nicely played there. They have tether again in 2 seconds if they can manage it, and it looks like Vanscore going to try and go for it now. No, he's just going to end up dying. But
blink and cooldown 2 seconds.
Back out. I think if you're Wisp, you're happy to die there for that gank.
Yeah, instead of Tiny. All good.
A lot of things drawn on the map. Don't know completely what that was all about.
Still not one Winter Wyvern ult nor Spirit. Team Spirit dodging the fights. Very clever.
Yeah.
Because I feel they're not that stronger, especially when Wyvern uses ultimate plus Magnetize on top of that. Yeah.
Well, they are going to group up again towards the bottom. Batrider, ooh, a nice rune for him. Not going to be spotted either as soon as he picks that up. And it looks like eyes are going to be down here towards Ghost Stick, who is going to be revealed by the scan.
Nice reveal.
Yeah, that hurts. Oh, man. He did just get his Blink Dagger, though. Able to finish that off before he dies. Really, really good.
Reload a bit overkill. That was really not needed.
Iceberg?
Tether? Oh, he left him.
Blink TP out. Pushka might have had an idea of where he went, but not going to be able to find him. And it looks like Tiny is going to be going for an Agnum Scepter. What do you think about this? We've tended to see more like the Echo Saber builds out of Tiny's recently, I feel.
Oh, when playing with Wisp, it's not needed. You have the extra attack speed and you can farm so fast. With Wisp is just constantly healing you. You just use Toss Avalanche on Creep Wave, kill it, and you always have a save. You won't die so much. And you can go switch to Echo Saber later on after Aghanim Scepter.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I also see this movement now back behind the tower. I do believe that Team Spirit realizes this happened. They walked right underneath a ward, not smoked. And it does look like Empire is going to drop a ward of their own. So this shouldn't end up really amounting to much, but you do still have IO Tiny ready for the relocate play in 15 seconds.
Oh, almost a Maelstrom on Sniper. He had such a great farm.
Radiant's middle tower
Now he's 6k.
He sold his Aquila?
Radiant's middle tower.
No.
Oh, wait, what am I doing? Yeah, sorry, I'm dumb.
Dire's top tower.
No, you're not. Don't let anyone tell you different.
Oh, look, I love you, man. That's great. That was wonderful. Look at this move, though. Got a smoke play. DK Phobos looking for the initiation. Relocate, ready to go in as well. Do they spot them out? Do they realize where they are? Maposhka needs to cancel his TP. Not going to happen. They don't have Earth Spirit for this fight. Jump in. Crush connects onto BZZ, but there's the relocate in. Toss and Lifesteal in the air. It is going to end up being a grave, saving Vengeful Spirit, and going to be able to throw out the Thistle as well. It does still look like Chappie might be in trouble. Another toss up into the air, trying to get the kill, and they get it. Iceberg on a roll, looking for more now. Aposhka ends up coming back into the fight, and, well, more Magnetize going. Right-clicks onto King R. They end up being able to find the kill onto Phobos. Oh, not quite taking down Ghost Stick. Oh, God, an Iceberg trying to run away. FNG is going to end up falling there. They're just kiting him all to death. King R barely left alive. Ghost Stick barely left alive. Maposhka on nothing. And they just can't find these kills. All right, they got one. There's the shrine, though.
Maybe if he tossed an IO with an urn, it would be... But it looks so promising, but they were kiting around Tiny for so long.
Well, just can't quite find that complete and total finish, but he's only about 1,000 gold away from Ags. Iceberg's going to get very farmed, particularly with this giant stack of Ancients they've been able to make.
Yeah, once he gets eggs, they're gonna go farm that.
So how do you feel like each team is feeling at this point in the game? Do you think that either team is particularly under the gun to try and make stuff happen here?
I feel both teams feel comfortable, and they will continue fighting, because if they pull the good initiation, they can still, both teams can still win a team fight. And after that, both teams have good heroes to kill the Roche after that.
Well, 400 gold away from Ags now for Iceberg. Any other big items that have started to come up now? We've got multiple Blink Daggers on the side of Team Spirit. Looks like Dazzle's going to be going back for a Medallion. Echo Saber for Life Stealer. Not a whole lot else. I guess that FN's going to be going back for the Dragonlance now, but Roche is on the menu for Team Spirit.
Yeah. There's not big items coming, only maybe a 4-staff on Batrider in the next, and Aghanim Scepter, of course, on Tiny. They want to smoke as well, seems so.
Yeah, no vision.
They have it, they got it. Yeah, plant a sentry ward, smoke, it's gonna be too late.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
A little bit too late for that one, definitely. And, well, Aegis on the ground. Definitely pick that one up if you can. BZZ? Ghost Stick is coming after him. They're looking for the fight still. Empire. Very aggressive movement. They're going to have to run through the fire here, though, if they want to take this. Jump onto Phobos. They have swap available. Pull him back out. Nicely played. Grave out as well. BZZ starting to drop low, and there's going to be the jump in. That's Aegis now down, and DK Phobos, they end up hitting the Shrine. Iceberg still staying alive here, and is going to be able to turn this back around onto them now. A good crush, but Io still taking them all up. Avalanche toss combo. They end up bringing down the Tiny. BZZ also in trouble. FN dealing the damage. FNG is going to end up falling. Triple kill for FN. Can they find another? Chappie is going to take that one, and yes, please. Ultra kill for FN at 19 minutes.
Woohoo! That was team wipe plus Aegis, and it was a bad Wyvern ult, and it was a fight near enemy shrine. You can imagine how strong Team Empire is at the moment.
God, that was ridiculous.
Well, no one touched Sniper, and they wasted both swap on Venge and Grave on the Batrider. A bit of miscommunication, too much spell usage. So Venge just swapped and insta died.
Don't worry though, guys. Tiny bot is Aghanims. It's all worth it, right? Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Wyvern needs to focus a hero that is near Tiny or Venge.
Yeah. But they ended up just beating down that Vengeful Spirit.
Go for that stack, man.
Yeah, it's time. They also don't have vision there anymore.
Plus Alpha Wolf, plus level 4 Vengeance Aura. Have you see the damage on Tiny? Almost 400 with a cleave.
Jeez. All right, so that's their late game. What's the big item for you if you're Tiny right now? Which way would you go with this?
Well, what comes to my mind is maybe go for Lincoln Sphere.
Okay.
It's good against Wyvern. It's good against Nyx and Slardar. Or maybe he can just go for Manta style. Or just... There's a lot of options. Shadow Blade, try to get hands on Sniper, insta-kill him.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Maybe a BKB even is an option. We'll see how the game goes. Probably he doesn't even know what he wants to go for, just waiting a bit. Doesn't even have anything in quick buy.
You can see mass migration coming down here to the bottom lane by Team Empire. They really want to shut down that Tiny, but joke's on them. He's already gone. There's no tier 1 tower here to assault either, so Team Spirit doing a good job of dodging the fights after that pretty horrific fight near their shrine. Just feels like this is the answer now. Sort of similar to what we saw in last game, although not as all-in as it ended up working out for Team Spirit in the first phase.
Yeah. Plus, I have a good fact. You know what we were talking about? I'll just tell you a number.
Okay.
2,182.
I don't know what this is.
It's the number of the trees.
God damn it.
Seems like someone has been doing a good work.
All right, that's the number of trees in the game. Now we know, everybody. We're hard hitting answering the tough questions here. I'm glad that we know, though. That's what we needed. Tier 2 tower ends up going down mid. Looks like they're going to try and pressure the Tier 2 bottom. And in response, Team Spirit does a little bit of their own pushing.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Oh, they want to make a move. Nyx is in Slardar already.
Dire's structures are
All
fortified.
right. Bottom lane, FN also going to TP back.
Okay. Tiny buying none of the items I mentioned. He's going for AC, which is also a good choice against that minus armor and the beatings from Lifestealer.
That's gonna be a pretty good answer for this one. It feels like all the hopes and dreams of Team Spirit right now are basically just riding on the back of Iceberg's Tiny. I mean, they've got other ways to do it, but
yeah, they need Iceberg to get big this game. That's what they count on. Well, look at Venge. She's what, 7k net worth only.
yeah, that's rough.
Level 12.
Still, though, you look at it and it feels like Team Spirit, these little dips up, they're getting more out of the map. It's just the team fights that haven't been working into their favor, which It's pretty clear after that last one, but Ghost Stick looking for the initiation. If he goes here, this could be a pretty bad play. FNG going to get gumped upon, but they're going to be able to pull back Chappie right at the start. Now, where's the Avalanche Toss combo? He does have Blink available. DK Phobos actually gets turned upon. Too much damage coming out, and suddenly Team Spirit pull the ripcord. I thought they were going to be able to respond more quickly. Definitely not the case.
Yeah, there was no Venge, and the Dazzle just insta-died. So they just had to back out.
Radiant's middle tower.
Nyx was even saving a rage. I think Nyx doesn't care anymore about Tiny combo. He has 2.5k HP when he turns Armlet on.
I mean, Slardar does have a Midas at this point. Oh god, Iceberg, they're going to go for the relocate out. Is going to be able to pull him, so... they're actually going to go for a play down in the bottom lane, trying to find a pick over here. Blink Dagger still on cooldown, trying to look for it, and there's Blink. There is going to be the Cold Embrace. Io is going to die up in the top lane, but it looks like they'll be able to at least find something for their troubles.
At least it's something. Sniper working towards the BKB has Hurricane Pike as well. Sniper got a lot of farm, actually.
Yeah, might have had something to do with that ultra kill. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. I forgot about that. Well, BKB, yeah, BKB is a good item choice against Tiny. Gives him some HP, can't insta-die, especially if he changes power threads to strength. Plus, it's good against Batrider. He can just sit there freely, just attack people.
Well, in the meantime, Chappie is not looking to get any smaller either, building towards the AC of his own, and well, they might be trying to set up on Iceberg again. Looks like they want to try and go for a smoke. There is not really any vision except for this ward in the Radiant jungle from the Dire, so if they do decide to smoke up, this should go unnoticed.
Yeah, they don't have any smokes, though.
Alright. So that puts a kibosh on that.
Glimmer Cape on Winter Wyvern, just to deny some of the magical damage coming out from Tiny.
Do we have anything for Empire that could be a movement in? The AC is done. So there might be a timing here where... Yeah, they're going for another one. Yeah, and the vision for Team Spirit, not going to be able to spot this out. This could go really tragically.
And they know something is wrong. They don't have the scan, though. Oh, Dazzle. Oh, Dazzle boy.
Yep, that hurts. Everybody else is going to try and escape, at least for the moment. DK Phobos is going to back out along the Treep Wave, and it looks like Empire... Well, are they... What? He went back in? DK Phobos.
Seems like DK Phobos tends to go back in. We saw at tier 1 tower when he cancelled the TP. Meanwhile, look at the Tiny, just beating the tier 1 tower with relocate.
Yeah. Well, he is going to end up possibly losing his life if he sticks around for too long. They have an idea where he's at.
They know where he is.
Oh! Iceberg is taking damage. Oh no! Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah, no. Well, Roche can be up soon.
Lacoste, it's feeling like Team Spirit just don't have this answer for the map movements of Empire. They're just like kind of getting outmaneuvered and outplayed throughout this whole time.
Yeah, well, and the last time you saw a lasso from Batrider, 11 minutes.
Yeah.
They can't find the kills. Team Empire really have a good movement. They expect those kind of ganks. Lasso into relocate. Team Spirit relies so much on that Tiny. It's not gonna be enough having that just one farmed carry.
Well, and you look at this too, FN about to pick up a DD rune, so hitting for a lot. And what's the timing that Team Spirit can wait for now? Because last game, for instance, you know, they were able to just wait on the Viper to get crazy farmed. Is there anything like that in this game for Team Spirit?
Tiny can get so big, but there's always Winter Wyvern just to counter it with one key. Just put him down.
Shrapnel down on the tower. There is a scan. Dire know exactly where Team Spirit is. And getting ready for an engagement. DK Phobos is up front and center. They realize what's going on. Not going to be able to hit that crush. Counterplay comes in. Chappie is going to be able to get out the open wombs. Oh, God! The stun hit everybody! They're going to be able to continue the chase. Magnetized down, continuing to go the grave far too early on Iceberg. FNG is going to drop, and, well, there's going to be the Winter's Curse. Iceberg doesn't get hit by it, but Ghost Stick's on top of him. Vanscore trying to maybe get him out of there, but, well, it's just too much damage. Iceberg hits pretty hard, but Chappie a hell of a lot harder.
Team Spirit has one more chance if they want to do something. Roche is up and Team Spirit's gonna go for it.
God.
Like they just want to continue.
It's not often you see an Earth Spirit hit a 5-person boulder smash.
Yeah, Miposhka, all 3 games playing amazing Earth Spirit.
Well, there is the tower fallen. The first lane of racks soon to go down as well. Shrines are open if they want to. The net worth graph is just fallen off a cliff, as has the experience. Cost Empire.
Nice.
Tough.
Yeah, they're gonna TP to Shrine, heal up.
Oh, they pull back in one. They have King R and stuck him up on the cliff and will die. It's something.
Well, at least it's something. Team Empire is just gonna stick around Roche so they can't take it.
Yeah.
Lifestealer has an AC.
And I mean, Tiny is pretty farmed for this point in the game. It's not like he's doing terrible. All right, this is that Roche that you're talking about, and Ghost Stick. Oh man, this could be really bad. Thinking about going in, they drop it down. He's also going to be stunned by Roche at the same time. Iceberg is going to get Grave, so step up high for the moment. Ghost Stick picks up the Aegis though, and now trying to get out and escape, but Tiny's already down, looking for more. They catch on to FNG, continuing the chase. There's going to be the double triple for Miposhka. Oh, Earth Spirit, my heartbeat still making it happen.
What a play, what a timing for that Shrapnel, just scouting them out. Double stun from Slardar, picking up the Aegis, sitting on the 4k gold right now. He was struggling through the early game. It was like 12, 13 minutes, maybe 15 minutes Blink Dagger, but look at him now. Really good initiation plan.
Empire just, again, looking dominant. They struggled in game number 2, no doubt about it, to close it out and to finish it off. But in this one, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Empire is dominating.
Yeah. It looks kind of over. Team Spirit will try to do one more thing because you don't want to draw to lower bracket right now.
Now they pull back in Chappie. They are going to be able to get the Cold Embrace, keeping him alive. Winter's Curse now turned back against Vanscore. Is not going to be enough to find the kill with the Shrine healing him back up, but that is going to be Dazzle Dead. Avalanche Toss combo coming in from Iceberg, trying to find the kill. The Crush, though. Double for FN. Left alone. There is no stopping him, and GG gets called as Empire move on in the upper bracket. They're going to face off against Effect.
Yeah, they're literally getting crushed. What initiations by Slardar. 2, 3, 4-man crushes plus 5-man boulders from Earth Spirit.
Well, Lacoste, what'd you think?
If you ban Team Spirit's Chen, seems like you have 50% chance more to win against them.
Yeah, I guess fair enough. Did you feel like it was the majority out drafts, or that it was just that Empire was outplaying them consistently?
Empire, to me, seems a bit stronger team, more experienced. I think they've been playing together for a longer time than Team Spirit. So the chemistry is working better, and the decision-making, who they need to focus, how to move around the map where the enemy wards are, is just amazing. Overall, Team Empire seems much stronger than Team Spirit right now.
I'd sort of be forced to agree with you there. It definitely felt that way in that last game in particular. But this does mean that we're going to continue on in the CIS qualifiers, the playoffs. Nobody is eliminated from today. Vega Squadron dropped down to the lower bracket. They're going to face off against Team Spirit starting our day off tomorrow. And then as we move into the next round, it's going to be Effect facing off against Team Empire. And that game in particular feels like it could be quite a series. You got to see both of these teams today. You got to see Empire, you got to see Effect. Tell me who you're feeling is maybe a little bit the stronger one out of the two of them.
Empire individual plays and solo skill, I think they have more. I already said enough of Empire, how good they are. I want to go back a little bit to Team Spirit. They seem strong. What they pulled off in the second game really amazed me, how they managed to come back from that. And I think they just need more time together, maybe play against some tier 1 teams. I'm not saying Empire is not tier 1 team, but they still need to prove themselves.
Okay, I like that emphasis that you're making, and of course with the Kiev major qualifiers just around the corner as well. Not to mention another shot at all of these teams since nobody is yet eliminated. Maybe they'll have their chance to prove themselves here in the qualifiers. You never know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's exciting, and I hope that we see a little bit more stability out of the CIS region because it does feel like that's a region that historically has kind of been shuffling a lot, and maybe now there's a little bit more stability there. Any other thoughts about the qualifiers, about this event, about anything else that you want to talk about? The trees on the map. Well, what you feeling here before we sign off?
Yeah, I want to talk about the trees. I need to confirm it. If it's the correct number, let me just check it. Woohoo.
Is it confirmed? Did you?
Yeah, it's not confirmed. It's only one guy.
All right.
One guy on Twitter and one guy that I have near myself to do the stats for me.
Well, here comes my little sellout moment. Speaking of Twitter, be sure to follow us on twitter.com/lyricaldota and twitter.com/lacostedota. Yeah, I'm done.
You're a sellout. Goodbye.
Sellout. But be sure, everybody, to keep on following DAC qualifiers. We got NA that's coming up very shortly, which should, of course, be a wonderful matchup. I believe that over there it's going to be Coddle Guy and Fogged, if I'm not mistaken. So that should be a good one as well. And then we're going to be back again tomorrow. More great action.
And seems like Dakota Coddle Guy tweeted